A man in Texas just traded in his truck. He bought it in 2022 for $48,000. Clean history, low mileage, well-maintained. The dealership looked at it, walked around it, checked the system, and then gave him an offer, $26,000. He thought it was a mistake. It wasn't. That same truck, just 2 years later, lost nearly half its value. And this is not an isolated story. This is happening right now, quietly, across the entire used car market in 2026. Prices that went completely out of control during the pandemic are now coming back down, but not slowly, not gently. They're dropping fast. Auction prices are falling week after week. Dealers are overloaded with inventory, and some vehicles, the ones people rush to buy, are about to get hit the hardest. Today, we're breaking down 8 categories of vehicles that are on track to lose up to 50% of their value. Not guesses, not opinions. Real trends backed by what's already happening in the market. If you own one of these, this could hit you hard. If you're planning to buy, this could save you thousands, because timing, right now, matters more than ever. Number 8. Full-size luxury SUVs. Let's start with the giants. The vehicles that dominated driveways during the boom years: Cadillac Escalade, BMW X7, Mercedes GLS, Range Rover. These weren't just cars, they were status symbols. During 2021 to 2023, people were paying absurd prices for them. Some buyers paid $10,000, even $20,000 over MSRP for used ones. Think about that for a second. Used cars, selling above brand new prices. Why? Supply was broken, production slowed down, and wealthy buyers didn't want to wait. So they paid whatever it took. But now, everything has changed. Interest rates are high, monthly payments are massive, fuel costs are unpredictable, and suddenly, that $1,200 per month SUV doesn't feel like a flex anymore. It feels like a burden. And here's the part most people ignore. Luxury SUVs already depreciate aggressively in normal conditions. Now combine that with a market correction, and you've got a collapse. Dealers are already discounting these vehicles heavily just to move them, because sitting inventory costs money. And once supply fully normalizes, these SUVs could easily lose 40 to 50% of their inflated peak value. Number 7. First-generation electric vehicles. Now this one is a shift nobody saw coming this fast. Electric vehicles were supposed to hold value. They were the future. Clean, efficient, high-tech. And for a while, they did hold value. But now, reality is catching up, because buyers are starting to ask the question that changes everything. What happens to the battery? EV batteries degrade over time, and replacing them is expensive, very expensive. We're talking $10,000, $15,000, sometimes more. Now imagine buying a used EV with no clear idea how much life the battery has left. That uncertainty alone is enough to scare buyers away. And when buyers hesitate, prices drop. We're already seeing this with early Tesla models, Nissan Leaf, Chevy Bolt, vehicles that once had waiting lists, now sitting longer on dealer lots. And there's another problem. New EV prices are coming down. More competition, more production, more aggressive pricing. So now used EVs are getting squeezed from both sides. Cheaper new options above, battery risk below. That combination leads to rapid depreciation. This is one of the fastest value drops we've seen in modern automotive history. Number 6. Pandemic-inflated pickup trucks. Now let's talk about the backbone of America. Pickup trucks. Ford F-150, Chevy Silverado, Ram 1500. During the pandemic, these trucks became insanely expensive. Demand skyrocketed, supply collapsed, and prices went through the roof. People were paying way above normal value because they needed trucks for work, business, daily life. But here's the problem. Those prices were never real. They were temporary, artificial, driven by shortage, not actual value. And now, supply is back. Dealerships are full again. Production is running. And those inflated prices, they're crashing. Owners who bought at peak pricing are now trying to sell and realizing the market won't support those numbers anymore, which means losses, big ones. Some truck owners are already upside down on their loans. They owe more than the vehicle is worth. And as more of these trucks hit the used market, prices will continue to drop. Number 5. Luxury sedans losing relevance. This one is brutal because it's about changing consumer behavior. Luxury sedans used to be the dream. BMW 5 Series, Mercedes E-Class, Audi A6, smooth ride, executive feel, prestige. But today, buyers are moving away. SUVs and crossovers have taken over. People want higher seating, more space, more practicality. And once demand shifts like that, there's no going back. Luxury sedans are now sitting longer on lots, discounts are getting deeper, and depreciation is accelerating. A $70,000 luxury sedan can drop below $30,000 in just a few years, and in a market correction, even faster. These vehicles are becoming one of the worst financial decisions in the used market right now. Number 4. Overengineered turbocharged cars. Now let's talk about something most buyers overlook: complexity. Modern engines are no longer simple. They're smaller, more stressed, packed with turbochargers and electronics. On paper, it sounds efficient. In reality, it's risky. Because once these vehicles leave warranty, repair costs spike, turbo failure, cooling issues, sensor problems. And when buyers start hearing about these issues, they avoid them. Demand drops, prices follow. This is especially true for vehicles with small turbocharged engines that are pushed to their limits, because long-term reliability becomes a question mark, and uncertainty kills resale value. Number 3. Rental fleet flood. This is the silent factor most people don't see. Rental companies bought huge numbers of vehicles during the boom. Now they're unloading them. Thousands hitting auctions every month. Same models, same specs, similar mileage. And when supply floods like this, prices drop fast. Cars like Toyota Camry, Nissan Altima, Chevy Malibu are being hit hard because there's simply too many available. And buyers know they have options, which means they negotiate harder. And prices fall even more. Number 2. High interest loan fallout. Now we get into the real pressure point: the economy. Over the past 2 years, millions of people bought cars with high interest loans. Monthly payments skyrocketed. And now, some buyers can't keep up. So what happens? Repossessions, vehicles getting taken back by banks, and those cars go straight to auction, adding even more supply to the market, which pushes prices down further. This cycle is already starting in 2026, and if it accelerates, it could trigger a much larger used car market crash. Number 1. Artificially overpriced hot market cars. The worst category of all: vehicles that were massively overpriced during the hype. Anything that surged unnaturally during 2021 to 2023. Because here's the truth: that pricing was never sustainable. It was driven by panic, by shortage, by emotion, not real long-term value. And now, the correction is happening fast. Some vehicles already down 20–30%, and the full correction could push losses to 50%. This isn't just normal depreciation. This is a reset. The market is correcting itself after years of distortion. And in a correction like this, the biggest losses always hit the people who bought at the top. So before you make your next move, ask yourself, are you buying into a falling market or waiting for the bottom? Because right now, that decision could cost you tens of thousands. If you've seen prices dropping in your area, or you recently bought a car, drop your experience in the comments, because right now, the smartest buyers aren't rushing. They're waiting.